Hello and welcome to my Flosstube channel, Catherine Stitches. I am Catherine and this is Flosstube 29. This is a channel about cross stitch, mostly cross stitch. Sometimes I chat about other stuff, but mostly cross stitch. Mostly full coverage stitching as well. I haven't been back for an update in like over 3 weeks. I did my whip parade 2 weeks ago. And then, yeah, it's been very busy. We were in London last weekend visiting our best friend. He got a house over there, and because of Patrick's injury, we haven't been able to obviously travel, so we thought now was the right time, and it was really nice. So yes, I thought today would be good. It's Monday the 14th of July. I'm off today. It is a holiday here in Northern Ireland. It is still quite warm in the house. It's a little bit cooler outside. The last sort of 2-3 days it's been about mid to late 20s, so that's what, late 70s for those in Fahrenheit, early 80s. That's not normal for us. So yeah, I will give you an update about what I've been doing, and if anyone, I got my gel nails back because, yeah, I wanted to take a break from getting them done, but now I felt like I was ready, so it feels so nice to have them back. Okay, so I suppose this is going to be a bit of a wrap up for June. I don't have that many stats. I just know that June was my second best, was it? Yeah, so my best stitching month was May at 32,183 stitches, and June was my second best month with 31,370. Okay, so the last for 3 weeks, I mean, my whip parade did show some progress, but obviously I wasn't saying what I did specifically in that time period, so we're talking 3 weeks progress now. So I worked on a total of 13 projects, 3 new starts, and 10 of those are whips. So I didn't think that was too bad, actually. I really felt like I wanted to start so many new things, but I've got so much fabric kitted up. I've got so much fabric bought for patterns that I haven't got yet. But I bought other patterns. I really should have bought the patterns that I have the fabric for. So now I have the patterns and no fabric. However, collecting patterns is a whole other hobby, as we know. Anyhow, right, let's get into it. So we'll start with my new starts. If I can find, sorry, I think this is the right one. Yeah, okay, so first new start, this is Grandmaster. This is artwork by Gordon Fitchett, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I'm doing this on, I don't know why I've got 32 count down here, but it's not. It's on 28 count, 1/1 full cross. 28 count Easycount Merino 1/1 full cross using my cottons. I started in the middle of this one because of the way the pattern is. And I worked on this for 2 stitchy sessions, for a total of 754 stitches. So that's where we are. So yeah, I'm very much in my full cross loving life. I think I've resigned myself to the fact that I really don't like 2/1 tent anymore. I think it's too bulky, and I love full cross. Not that I didn't not like it, but as I said in my last update, after seeing Ebony's stitching and other people's stitching, it has a certain look about it. So any new starts that aren't humongous, I'm doing them 1/1 full cross. I still love my 1/1 tent on 32 count, but yeah, we'll see. So that's at 0.78%. my next one is very exciting. So this is the Wednesday stitch along from Forbidden Fibre Co. So this is done, I don't have a photo of the finished thing because it's released weekly. So the first release was on the 30th of June. We now have a second release, so I'll put a photograph in of the second release. I've only finished the words. Probably should have taken it out of the fabric, or taken it out of the fabric, taken it out of the frame. So this is done on a 16 count Aida in the colourway Here We Woe Again. I got the kit, so it's got the call for threads from Forbidden Fibre Co. And I've just got the words done so far. So that's where I am. So all the back stitching's done on the words. So this is a total of 5 stitchy sessions for 1,614 stitches. So I'll bring that in. I don't have percentages because I'm working it from paper because it doesn't go into markup very well. So, but look at this needle minder. I just love him. Thing. I adore him. So yeah, he's a good one. That's just really nice to work on. I don't know, when you just want to get some block stitchings done. Oh, 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Okay, so the next new start I had, this is actually part of my pattern haul, so the pattern is new also. So this is Bunkers Abound. This is artwork by Sambataro 2019, charted by Charting Creations. This is done on 25 count Easycount Fabric 1/1 full cross using all my cotton sets. 1 stitchy session for 521 stitches. This is 0.36%. I contemplated starting elsewhere, but yeah, I just want to start up there. It's very light colours. So I wanted to start this because we had tickets to go to the 153rd Open golf tournament is in Northern Ireland. Started yesterday, was a practice day. It officially starts on Thursday. And we went yesterday, so I wanted to like have a new start to sort of celebrate the golf, and it was a fantastic day. It was about, I don't know, 26, 27. So what's that, like 80, early 80s? It was hot, it was really warm. We had our sun cream on. I tried to wear like really loose clothing because, yeah, I didn't want to overheat and be worried about burning. But we got, because a lot of the players were still playing in the Scottish Open, we didn't really get to see many people, but we got to see Ricky Fowler and we were very close to him. We found a spot on the 15th tee and we stayed there because we knew he was coming down on the back 9, and we were just like, let's just stay here. And we did, we seen him. Yeah, I mean, we didn't interact with him or anything, but we seen him. Yeah, I'll put a few photographs in. But yeah, it was busy for the first practice day. I said to Patrick, I wouldn't like to see what this is like next Sunday on the final day because, yeah, I suppose it won't be as warm. I think the temperatures are supposed to cool down, so it's not going to be as warm, so at least that's, you don't have to contend with that. But it was so warm yesterday, we're not used to the heat. So yeah, anyhow, right, so that was all my new starts. So we'll go through the works in progress now. So the first one, I've got a hanging thread here, so sorry about that. I've got, literally I have needles everywhere. I really need to start putting them back when I finish on the project, so sorry. Disney Princesses. This is by Anna and Tara Cross Stitch from Etsy. This is done on 25 count Easycount Lagana. I've changed it. So I was doing 2/110, but I've changed it to 1/1 full cross. I don't care. That's how I'm rolling. I'm doing this one for my Cross and Crafts challenge. So this, I think this is chapter 4 maybe. Small Town Stitches, Leann's doing this, and Lindsi from Blushing Pink Stitches is doing a similar one. So 4 stitchy sessions, and I got 739. So yeah, I mean, it's, my stitching counts down from my full cross, but I mean, I'm much happier with how it looks. I think it'll soon emerge, like how it's gonna look, you know, when I get into a page where there's not half stitches, 10 stitches, whatever you want to say. So this doesn't have a percentage because I'm not stitching the back border, so the percentage is going to be wrong. So yeah, so that's that one. The next one is Merry Mushroom Cottage. Oh, I forgot to lift it out. Oops. This is in my bag that Stuart made for me. So yeah, this is Merry Mushroom Cottage. This is artwork by Amy Stuart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is done on 28 count Easycount Brittany. 1/1 full cross now. I've changed this one as well using CXC. This one is got all the threads, so it's CXC. So this was started for Nina's birthday, and a few others are stitching it too, one of which is Sharon. And I worked on this for 3 stitchy sessions, and I got 1,572 stitches done. So there we go. And this is at 2.97%. So yeah, that mushroom just looks amazing. Like, it's looks like it's on fire or something. So yeah, really, really, really love that one. And that's kind of good as well if you want to just do some, because there's a lot of, you know, 310, a lot of dark browns and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want like some blocky stitching on a lower count or higher count, I never know how to say that. So the next one is Museum Shelf. This is artwork by Amy Stuart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's done on 32 count Easycount Murano 1/110 using CXC. Kim and Jade, the 310 stitcher, are also stitching this one. This is Max Colors regular size. So this got 3 stitchy sessions, and I hope you can see that. This got 2,929 stitches, so I think this was for chapter 3 maybe of the Cross and Crafts challenge. It's gonna take forever to get a page done on this. I know I said that in my last video, but it is. But it's so nice that you can start to see some stuff coming in. There's so much detail in it. It's good if you want to work on some detail, but if you want to do some block stitching, it's not the one. Let me just take a drink. So the next one is Shimmering Witch. This is artwork by Arcana Splendor, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. Done on 25 count Easycount Nagana. Was doing this 2/110, but now I'm doing 1/1 full cross. Using raw border, using all my cottons basically. And this got 1 stitchy session for 338 stitches. And I'm at 4.05%. Dawn Marie is also stitching this one. I don't have a percentage for Museum Shelf because I'm not stitching the outside gold frame, so the percentage would be off anyway. Okay, this next one. So this next one is in the sunroom. This is artwork by Kim Jacobs, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's not there. I think it's in here. Just bear with me. Yep, it's on the frame. So, this one was giving me such dilemmas before. I was previously stitching this, so this is done on 28 count Easycount Brittany. I was stitching it 2/1 tent, and I was thinking, no, it's too thick. It's like a blanket, it's like a tapestry. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna switch to 1/1 full cross. This is kitted up, so it's like CXC. So this got 3 stitchy sessions for 1,576 stitches, so all up in here, but obviously some down here. And this is at 3.94%. Much happier with like the feel of it now. Just is amazing. So I'm really happy I did this. But I love that one. I think it's so good. I'm not looking forward to getting over here with these light colours. I'm not all about the light colours these days. I'm really into like darker stitching. I mean, is anyone into light colours? I don't know. Alright, the next one is Rose Library. This is artwork by Ivy Dollamore, charted by Unconventional X Stitch, 25 count Easycount Nagana. Again, I feel like I'm a broken record. I was doing this one 2/1 tent, but yeah, no, it was getting so thick. I just swapped it. I just now I'm stitching it 1/1 full cross, still using CXC. No, I'm using cottons for this one actually. Am I? I can't remember. I think I'm using cottons. So this is 2 stitchy sessions. I'm stitching this one with Nina. And this got 463 stitches, so mostly on the cat. And so this is at 2.5%. Maybe I am stitching this in CXC. Yeah, I think I am. Let me just change that. Okay, next one, another Ivy Dollamore one. Enchanting Brew, started by Unconventional X Stitch. This is done on 32 count. Easycount Murano, 1/1 tent using CXC. And this is 2 stitchy sessions. There's park threads, but there's one park thread, but there's also threads just poking out because the colours in this are all over the place and there was nowhere to anchor. So this had 2 stitchy sessions for 1,188 stitches, and it's now at 0.62%. So this is a lantern. I think this is a lantern. Yeah. I was watching Twisters, the new Twister film, when I was working on that. Yeah, I know a lot of people say that when they're stitching on something, it reminds them of what they were watching at the time. Okay. This is Halloween Quaker. This is by, whoops, oh dear. I've got threads caught in my zip. Yeah, 28 count even weave from Coffeecraft Fabrics. 1/1 full cross using the overdyes and DMC. I think I'm only doing DMC 310. Just got 1 stitchy session for this. I was working in this motif here. 139 stitches, and this is at 11.49%. It's actually a really nice one, and I think the fabric is actually really perfect for it. There we go. So yeah, I've got the digital copy for that now, so I was able to, I had the paper and then I got the digital, and then I was able to mark off what I have done. Alright, there's a bit of a story to this next one. I am just, someone control me. So the next one is Curious Cat Stocking by Cooler Design Studio. The design is by Nancy Rossi. Right, so I had started this on a 16 count Ada, Easycount Ada, and I was like, oh, it's got fractionals, I don't like it. And then I did pick this up last week, the week before, and started stitching on the 32 count 2/2, and my stitches looked terrible, terrible, awful, terrible. I was like, I'm not happy with that. So I think I'd done like over 6,000 stitches on this, or 5,000 or something, maybe not. No, I didn't. No, I haven't. I did over like 2,000 stitches on it. That's what it was. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep working on the Ada. So pull the Ada back out. 32 count fabric will be used for something else. So I got 139 stitches in this, and I'm using CXC /1 full cross. So it's now at 11.58%. So I went in and marked off all my stitches again, and yeah, done some back stitch, but yeah. So that's that. That is for the cats. They're stocking. And then the last one, which everyone will probably be able to guess, is my Wednesday and pad. This is artwork by Sphinx Design Studio, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. This is 25 count Easycount Lagana 2/1 tent, using everything, CXC, DMC, AMO, Royal Embroidery. This got 10 stitchy sessions. I haven't been working on it quite as much as I wanted, but yeah, I'm going to work on it today. So this got a total of 8,604 stitches. I don't have a percentage because I'm cropping it. Sara, Mrs. C Stitches, is also stitching this one. So this passed the 100,000 stitch mark on this. So this is now at 102,353. So yeah, I really need to keep working on it because August is creeping up. So yeah, I'm gonna try to like work across, and I think I'm gonna have to go over to the other page. So yeah, I don't know. I think there's more blocky colors in here. So yeah, so the total to 3 weekly stitch count is 20,576 stitches. So that's quite good. I've got today off, I've got tomorrow off. So yeah, hopefully get a good bit of stitching done. A haul, so I get 6 patterns. The one you've seen from Charting Creations, Bunkers Abound. I also got Cheeky, which is artwork by Claudia McKinney, also Charting Creations. Yeah, I seen that on Stuart, Stuart's channel. Just making sure I mention Stuart. And I was like, yes, I need to find that and stitch it. It's quite a big one. I think it's 850 by 850, so it's a biggie. Then Angel of the Waters, again, Charting Creations, artwork by Robert Finale. Yeah, we went to New York on our honeymoon, and I don't know, I really liked that one, so I wanted to stitch that one. Then I got 2 Stitches So Beautiful charts. So one was Radio City, again, honeymoon in New York, so yeah, I remember walking past there. Artwork by Patrick Gauthier, and Stitching in the Burrow was also stitching this one, so yeah, it's nice to see someone else stitching it. And I also got Cool Cat Halloween, which is artwork by Dawn Roth and Ansada Licensing Group. I think that's just so much fun. I just love it. Yeah, Then my last one I got was from Unconventional X Stitch, Kingdom of the Cursed, artwork by Daniel Lozo. So I got fabric to stitch the Bella Filipina, the Mermaid Sal, and I don't know if I want to do it anymore. So I was like, that fabric would be perfect for that pattern. Said fabric. You know, there's bits of green in it. So I started it. No. I don't know whether it's because it's dark fabric or whether it's more like a 30, it's 28 count. It's a coffee craft fabric. Where is the tag? Yeah, it's a 28 count even weave. So, you know, I think it's more like a 30 count. But anyhow, that's fine. Like, I've stitched on 30. My stitches, I use my cottons. I've never seen anything look as awful in my entire life. You're probably not going to be able to see this, but this is cotton and it's like so fuzzy looking. No, this is not happening. So I don't know what I'm going to stitch on that. I really don't know what I'm going to stitch on that. Maybe I will stitch the Bella Filipina Sal, but I'm not doing any full coverage 1/1 on it. I'm not doing it. It's not nice. I don't like it. I don't think CXC would look any better, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. So yeah, plan to work on Wednesday the rest of the day. Maybe put a movie on. So yeah, we went to the golf yesterday as previously mentioned, which was brilliant. We were in London last weekend seeing our friend, which was also 3 days, and London is always, so we got home on Tuesday night. So good, so fun. This Sunday it was really warm when we arrived, then there was like a bit of a thunderstorm and it sort of cooled it a little bit. Monday was a bit fresher but heated up in the afternoon, and then Tuesday was like 26, 27, and getting the tube back to the airport was, it was hot. It was lovely though. And yeah, that's it's been a busy couple of weeks, it's felt like. So today, yeah, it's going to be a chill day. Yeah, nothing else in the horizon. I go back to London in August, and we've just got a couple of bits and pieces coming up over the next few weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna go tidy this up. It's like a mess in here now. The other thing I did order actually was 2 new, so this is the number 3, I think. Yeah, I think I ordered, so this is the number 4, this is the number 2. I'm trying to remember what I ordered. I ordered 2 more of these, but I can't remember specifically. So I ordered, oh my goodness, the 28 by 25. So I'm just measuring this. So it's the size down from this. So this is the biggest, I think. No, it's not. Yeah, 28 by 25. So I've ordered 2 more of these big ones. Because sometimes with the bigger full coverage, you have to roll the fabric up so much and then it gets so wrinkled, and so yeah, at least with, and you're sort of a bit more confined to where you can stitch. So with the bigger one, it gives it a bigger area so you don't have to move the frame as much. So yeah, that's me. Done. And here's Bobby in to say hello. I don't know why she's running in scared. There must be something outside because I've left the back door open and they're outside because it's still quite warm. and now she's acting terrified. I don't know what's out there. She's now under my, like, you know, where I keep all my fabric and stuff. Anyhow, so yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you were working on. Yeah, any questions, anything you like, anything from a whip braid you want to see me pull out. But yeah, I think Wednesday. Oh yeah, that's what I also meant to say. Ebony had like a vlog style update, and I was like, I really want to do that. So who knows, I might do a wee vlog style update and see what it's like, and if I don't like it, I'll just do one of these the next week and we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go and stop rambling on now. So yeah, I will catch you all in a probably gonna be a couple of weeks time, but we'll see. I might have so much progress with my 2 days off, so who knows. All right, see ya, bye.